Strategic Defense Milestone, China successfully tests hypersonic missile capable of engaging stealth bombers. Date, March 1, 2025. Introduction. In a significant development that highlights the escalating arms race in hypersonic technology, China successfully conducted a test of its hypersonic missile system capable of targeting advanced stealth bombers. This event marks a pivotal milestone in China's military capabilities and underscores the growing tension between major global powers, particularly with the United States. The successful test comes amidst a backdrop of heightened military preparedness and technological advancements in hypersonic weaponry, a sector increasingly viewed as critical to modern warfare. Context of hypersonic technology. Hypersonic weapons which travel at speeds greater than Mach 5 are considered a game-changer in military strategy due to their ability to evade traditional missile defense systems. These systems can maneuver in flight, making them difficult to track and intercept. As nations like China and Russia advance their hypersonic capabilities, the U.S. has faced challenges in keeping pace, prompting a renewed focus on developing comparable technologies. China's advancements in hypersonic technology. China has made significant strides in hypersonic missile development over the past few years. The December 2022 tests demonstrated China's capability to engage stealth bombers, effectively reinforcing its position in the hypersonic arms race. Notably, the DF-17 hypersonic boost glide missile, which was publicly showcased during military parades, symbolizes China's commitment to advancing its military technology. The successful test of hypersonic missiles was a response to the U.S. military's efforts to enhance its own capabilities. The U.S. Air Force had earlier achieved a breakthrough with the AGM-183A, a hypersonic missile designed to be launched from the B-52 bomber. However, experts have noted that the technological advancements represented by the AGM-183A do not match those of China's hypersonic systems, particularly in terms of speed and maneuverability. The U.S. response and military assessments. The U.S. military's recent successful test of the AGM-183A marks a crucial step in its hypersonic missile program. After a series of setbacks, the U.S. Air Force aimed to utilize the AGM-183A alongside the B-21 stealth bomber to penetrate advanced air defenses, including those employed by China. This missile operates as a boost glide weapon which accelerates to hypersonic speeds before gliding toward its target. Despite the successful launch, Chinese military analysts have expressed skepticism regarding the effectiveness of U.S. hypersonic technology. They argue that the AGM-183A can be intercepted before launch, as the B-52 bomber, which carries it, is a large and relatively slow target that lacks stealth capabilities. This critique underscores the ongoing debate over the effectiveness of each nation's hypersonic systems and their ability to counter one another. The geopolitical landscape. The competition in hypersonic weapons development is not just a technological race, it is also shaping geopolitical dynamics. Both China and Russia have made significant investments in hypersonic technology, while the U.S. has faced delays and challenges in its own programs. The successful testing of hypersonic missiles by China signifies a critical juncture in military strategy, where the ability to penetrate advanced air defense systems is increasingly seen as essential for national security. The landscape of global military power is evolving rapidly, with hypersonic capabilities becoming a focal point of competition. As both nations continue to assert their technological edge, the implications for international relations are profound, raising questions about arms control and the potential for conflict. Conclusion. China's successful test of a hypersonic missile capable of engaging stealth bombers marks a significant milestone in the ongoing arms race in hypersonic technology. This development not only enhances China's military capabilities but also poses strategic challenges for the United States and its allies. As both nations strive to maintain their technological superiority, the race for hypersonic supremacy will likely remain a central issue in global military strategy and geopolitical relations for the foreseeable future. The unfolding events in this arena will continue to shape the nature of international security and defense policies in the coming years. The content presents a complex narrative surrounding the advancements in hypersonic missile technology, particularly focusing on China's capabilities in this domain compared to those of the United States. Here are some counterintuitive insights derived from the information provided. 1. Perception of technological superiority. While the U.S. has recently achieved a successful test of its hypersonic missile, the AGM-183A, Chinese military experts assert that U.S. technology in this area is lagging behind China's. This contradicts the typical narrative of U.S. technological dominance, suggesting that advancements in military technology may not align with traditional perceptions of which nation leads in innovation. 2. Nature of military tests and success. The successful test of the AGM-183A after a series of failures is framed as a critical step for the U.S. to regain momentum in the hypersonic arms race. However, the acknowledgement of these failures and the subsequent portrayal of a catch-up strategy reveals a dynamic where setbacks can lead to significant changes in military strategy and development priorities rather than a straightforward narrative of progress. 3. Strategic defense. The article highlights that the U.S. plans to use the B-52 bomber to deliver hypersonic missiles, which Chinese analysts argue is inherently vulnerable due to the bomber's size and speed. This challenges the assumption that advanced weaponry guarantees strategic superiority, emphasizing that the system's deployment context, such as the choice of delivery vehicle, can significantly impact its effectiveness. 4. Public display versus operational capability. While both China and Russia have showcased their hypersonic missile capabilities in military parades and air shows, this public demonstration does not necessarily equate to operational effectiveness. The juxtaposition of showmanship against actual combat readiness prompts a re-evaluation of how military strength is communicated and perceived globally. 5. Response to perceived threats. The U.S. tests of hypersonic technology may be viewed as reactive measures to Chinese advancements rather than proactive developments aimed at maintaining superiority. This situational context complicates the narrative of U.S. military hegemony, hinting at the possibility of a more defensive posture in the face of emerging threats. 6. Skepticism about efficacy. Chinese experts expressed doubt regarding the U.S. missile system's capabilities to effectively engage and penetrate Chinese defenses, suggesting that these systems could potentially be intercepted before launch. This skepticism contradicts the U.S. narrative that focuses on the AGM-183A's potential to overcome advanced air defenses, highlighting a divergence in military assessments that may influence strategic decision-making on both sides. 7. Implications for global military dynamics. As China and Russia advance their hypersonic technologies, the urgency it creates within U.S. military circles could lead to increased militarization and a more aggressive posture in international relations. This reflects a broader trend where technological advancements can lead to escalated tensions rather than deterrence, countering the assumption that superior technology inherently leads to stability. In summary, the counterintuitive information identified reveals a complex interplay of perceptions, capabilities, and strategic decisions in the realm of hypersonic missile technology, challenging traditional notions of military superiority and effectiveness. The report on China's successful testing of a hypersonic missile capable of engaging stealth bombers reveals several critical aspects that many may overlook. Yet they hold significant implications for global military dynamics and geopolitical tensions. Key overlooked content and its significance. 1. Technological leadership and military capability. While many discussions focus on the race between the U.S. and China regarding hypersonic technology, the report explicitly states that China has already mastered this technology and displayed it publicly. This assertion is crucial because it shifts the narrative from a competitive race to a clear indication that China may already hold a strategic advantage in this domain. Understanding this point is significant as it alters perceptions of U.S. military superiority and raises questions about the adequacy of U.S. defense strategies against emerging threats. 2. The role of public displays in military posturing. The mention of the DF-17 hypersonic missile being showcased during military parades is not merely ceremonial, it serves as a demonstration of military prowess and technological advancements to both domestic and international audiences. This public display can bolster national pride and deter adversaries by signaling military readiness and capability. The psychological impact of such demonstrations, which may be underestimated, plays a vital role in shaping strategic calculations among global powers. 3. Perception of U.S. technology. The report highlights that Chinese military experts consider the AGM-183 despite its recent success as inferior compared to the DF-17 and other advanced systems. This perception is significant as it reflects a broader narrative of technological inferiority that may influence U.S. defense policy and funding. If U.S. military leaders internalize this view, it may lead to an urgency for innovation and development impacting resource allocation and strategic planning. 4. Implications for air defense and offensive strategies. The assertion that the AGM-183A could be intercepted before launch, as noted by Chinese experts, suggests vulnerabilities in U.S. operational strategies that rely on this missile. This point is significant because it could lead to a reassessment of U.S. approaches to air defense and offensive capabilities. The potential ineffectiveness of current technologies against advanced Chinese systems may drive the U.S. to seek alternative strategies such as preemptive strikes against missile launch sites or the development of more advanced countermeasures. 5. Competition beyond hypersonic technologies. The report implies that the competition in hypersonic weaponry is just one facet of a broader military race involving stealth technologies and advanced air defenses. This interconnectedness is often overlooked, but it's critical for understanding the full scope of military modernization efforts. As nations enhance their capabilities in one area, it often leads to reciprocal developments in others, creating a cycle of escalation that may heighten global tensions. 6. Geopolitical context and strategic implications. The context of U.S.-China relations, particularly regarding Taiwan and the South China Sea, is essential when interpreting the significance of hypersonic advancements. The report touches on the urgency felt in U.S. military circles due to China's advancements, suggesting that these developments could influence U.S. foreign policy and military commitments in the Asia-Pacific region. The potential for conflict or miscalculation increases as both nations bolster their military capabilities, which is a crucial consideration for policymakers. 7. Russian influence and comparisons. The mention of Russia's Kinzhal missile being deployed in combat situations adds another layer to the analysis. The comparison of U.S.-Chinese and Russian capabilities emphasizes the multipolar nature of modern military competition. Understanding how these nations view one another's technologies and strategies can provide insights into potential alliances or conflicts shaping future geopolitical landscapes. Conclusion. The significance of China's hypersonic missile tests extends well beyond the technical capabilities of the weapons themselves. The implications for military strategy, technological competition, psychological warfare, and geopolitical dynamics are profound. Recognizing these nuanced aspects can lead to a more comprehensive understanding of the ongoing arms race and its potential impacts on international relations. As nations navigate this complex landscape, the ability to anticipate and respond to advancements in military technology will be crucial in maintaining strategic stability. 1. Advancements in hypersonic technology. China's successful testing of a hypersonic missile capable of targeting stealth bombers marks a significant milestone in military technology. This advancement is part of a broader hypersonic arms race, wherein both China and Russia have made substantial progress, putting pressure on the U.S. to accelerate its own programs. The DF-17 hypersonic boost glide missile showcased by China exemplifies its capabilities and strategic intent to counter U.S. military dominance. 2. U.S. military response and challenges. The The recent successful test of the AGM-183A hypersonic missile by the U.S. Air Force highlights its efforts to regain momentum in hypersonic technology after previous failures. However, experts suggest that the U.S. hypersonic technology is perceived as less advanced compared to China's systems. This situation raises concerns about the U.S. military's ability to effectively penetrate advanced air defenses, particularly those developed by China, emphasizing the urgent need for enhanced capabilities. 3. Geopolitical implications and escalation. The competitive escalation in hypersonic weaponry between the U.S., China, and Russia is indicative of broader geopolitical tensions. China's advancements in hypersonic capabilities are viewed as a challenge to U.S. military superiority, prompting a strategic reassessment within U.S. defense circles. The implications of this arms race extend beyond military capabilities, affecting global security dynamics and international relations, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region. 4. Perceptions of effectiveness in defense strategies. The differing perspectives between U.S. and Chinese military analysts regarding the effectiveness of hypersonic systems reveal a complex landscape of military strategy and defense. While U.S. sources emphasize the potential of their missile systems to overcome Chinese defenses, Chinese experts express skepticism about the U.S. capabilities, suggesting that their systems can be effectively intercepted. This divergence in perceptions underscores the importance of understanding both offensive and defensive strategies in the evolving landscape of modern warfare. 1. The Cold War arms race. The Cold War era, particularly during the late 20th century, is characterized by a significant arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union. Both superpowers engaged in the development and testing of advanced weaponry, including intercontinental ballistic missiles (ICBMs) and nuclear arsenals. The Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962 epitomized the peak of this tension, as the discovery of Soviet missiles in Cuba led to a 13-day standoff that brought the world close to nuclear conflict. The arms race saw both nations striving for technological superiority, with the US and the USSR engaging in various tests and military parades to showcase their advancements, similar to the recent hypersonic missile developments in China and the US. 2. Operation Desert Storm. The Gulf War in 1991 marked a significant milestone in military strategy and technology, showcasing advanced weaponry such as precision-guided munitions. The U.S.-led coalition demonstrated the effectiveness of air power and advanced missile technology against Iraq. The use of stealth bombers and Tomahawk cruise missiles, which were capable of penetrating air defenses, mirrored the current developments in hypersonic capabilities aimed at stealth targets. The war highlighted the importance of technological superiority in modern warfare, resonating with the ongoing competition in hypersonic missile development between China and the U.S. 3. The development of the V-2 rocket. During World War II, Germany's V-2 rocket program represented one of the first instances of missile technology capable of reaching supersonic speeds. The V-2, developed under Wernher von Braun, was the world's first long-range guided ballistic missile. Its use marked a strategic shift in warfare, akin to today's hypersonic missile advancements. The race for missile technology during the war led to significant post-war consequences, including the eventual U.S. and Soviet space programs. The significance of achieving speed and range in missile technology during World War II parallels the contemporary focus on hypersonic capabilities as nations seek to establish military dominance. The successful testing of hypersonic missiles by China, particularly the DF-17, marks a significant milestone in global military dynamics, signaling a new era in the arms race focused on advanced technologies. As we move forward, several predictions can be made regarding the implications of these developments for international relations, military strategies, and technological advancements. 1. Escalation of the arms race. The introduction of hypersonic capabilities by China and Russia will likely catalyze an accelerated arms race, particularly with the United States, as nations perceive hypersonic weapons as critical to maintaining a strategic advantage. We can expect increased funding and emphasis on research and development in this area. The U.S. Air Force's recent successes with the AGM-183, despite previous setbacks, indicate a renewed focus on hypersonic technologies, suggesting a possible future where rapid advancements become commonplace. 2. Shift in military strategies. As hypersonic weapons become more prevalent, military strategies will undergo significant transformations. Countries may shift to doctrines that prioritize deterrence through rapid strike capabilities rather than traditional deterrent strategies based on nuclear arsenals. This change could lead to a more volatile global security environment, as nations may feel compelled to act quickly in response to perceived threats. The ability to strike at hypersonic speeds will challenge existing defense systems, prompting a re-evaluation of air defense strategies. 3. Technological innovations and countermeasures. The race for hypersonic supremacy will likely drive innovation not only in hypersonic technologies but also in countermeasures. Nations will invest in developing radar systems, interception technologies, and cyber capabilities to neutralize threats posed by hypersonic missiles. This technological arms race could result in a dynamic shift, with both offensive and defensive systems continuously evolving to outpace each other. 4. Geopolitical alliances and tensions. The advancements in hypersonic weaponry will influence geopolitical alliances and tensions. Countries may form coalitions based on shared security concerns regarding hypersonic threats, potentially leading to new military partnerships or defense agreements. Conversely, nations that feel threatened by hypersonic advancements may resort to aggressive posturing or military buildups, exacerbating existing tensions, particularly in regions like the South China Sea or Eastern Europe. 5. Impact on global defense spending. As nations prioritize hypersonic technologies, global defense spending is expected to rise. Countries will allocate more resources towards research, development, and procurement of advanced military capabilities. This increase in defense spending may divert funds from other critical areas such as healthcare or education, raising societal concerns about the prioritization of military investments over public welfare. 6. International arms control challenges. The emergence of hypersonic weapons complicates existing arms control frameworks. Traditional treaties may struggle to address the unique challenges posed by these systems, which operate at speeds and altitudes that blend characteristics of ballistic and cruise missiles. As nations develop and deploy these capabilities, the prospects for effective arms control agreements may diminish, leading to an increasingly unpredictable security landscape. 7. Public perception and ethical implications. As hypersonic technology becomes more integrated into military arsenals, public perception will play a crucial role in shaping policy decisions. Concerns regarding the ethical implications of deploying such advanced weapons systems may lead to calls for greater transparency and accountability in military operations. Societal debates on the morality of using hypersonic weapons could influence political discourse and impact defense policies. 8. Focus on dual-use technologies. The advancements in hypersonic technologies may spur interest in dual-use applications, where technology developed for military purposes also has civilian applications. This could lead to advancements in fields such as aerospace, transportation, and materials science, fostering innovation that benefits both military and civilian sectors. However, it also raises concerns about the militarization of technological advancements and the potential for their misuse. Conclusion. The successful testing of hypersonic missiles by China and the subsequent responses from the United States represent a critical juncture in military technology and international relations. As nations navigate this evolving landscape, the implications of hypersonic advancements will extend beyond military strategy to influence global politics, economics, and societal values. The future will likely be characterized by increased competition, rapid technological innovation, and a complex interplay of alliances and tensions as nations strive to secure their interests in an era dominated by hypersonic capabilities.